today, only on ATM.
Telling him not to counterpunch.
Welcome to yet another exciting edition of Sports Talk here on Atlantic Television Network. On this edition of the program, Team Bayelsa retains title the National Para Games. It is back-to-back defeat for Customs, and a very defeat that is taking them back, I must tell you. Meanwhile, we'll return from the break. Stay with us.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
It's Christmas season! Hooray! A time to make merry with loved ones, a time to give thanks, and a time to be a blessing. May your holiday season be filled with joy, laughter, and beautiful moments. From all of us in Morrison Communications Limited, Wish 99.5 FM and Atlantic Television Network, we wish you a Merry Christmas full of amazing experiences. Cheers to a beautiful year end.
From the lines across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring all sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATM.
A very beautiful ceremony we saw, at the Moshood Abiola Stadium in Abuja. Bayelsa, they're showing that yes, when it comes to para games, they are masters.
Well, I don't want to think that it's just the para games. I think in the last couple of days they've shown that they decide to reckon with in sports or just sports commissioners they have in their state. But unfortunately for us too, as Rivers people, I mean, we didn't get to see our own Rivers, Team Rivers, delivering there. But I think, for Bielsa, I mean, kudos to them, for defending the title they won last.
Bayelsa State winners of, I say back-to-back winner of the Para Games with a very good medals haul, 30 gold medal, 24 silver, and 20 bronze medal. Abia, Lagos, Kano, or your states completed top 5 in. About 17 states didn't have to enter on the medals table because they didn't win any medal, including Rivers.
Oh, well, like I said, quite unfortunate. I don't want to talk about other states because I wouldn't know what their preparation has been and all of that. But, I'm just particularly worried because Rivers State did not record any medal, at the festival. I just hope that we'll come back and then, do what is needful. But overall, I should think that, I mean, the legacy, the National Para Games, inspiring athletes, at the various, local government, state levels, and of course, the country by extension.
Well, let's just hope that we can get the best from subsequent these states that did not record themselves on the medals table. It has to do with preparation. I'm not too sure. There are no para or sports development. Daniel Gali has commended by as para athletes for the event. Talking about Daniel Gali and his pedigree, in organizing athletes from Bayelsa State. To win 30 gold medal, 24 silver, and 20 bronze medal, it's not, do I say, a per chance preparation.
Olympic champion. He was an athlete. He knows the pains of athletes and the reason they are getting the result. And that's why we've said, put those, who have been in the system, those who know, those who have passion for sports, put a square peg in a square hole, and then you get the result. And I think, the fact that he was one time an athlete and an athlete elsewhere where, of course, the things are working well. And then, seeing athletes, from Nigeria, a place where infrastructure and everything is not, in favor of the athletes. I think he's encouraging them. He's doing a lot to ensure that, they do well. And some of the reasons we're getting to see this, fantastic performance from Bielsa. Kudos to the commissioner, because I mean, if the states, gets, a glory, if they get the competition, first you must give credit to the commissioner, and then you begin to give credit to the coaches.
International cricket qualifiers for the T20 is on, and Uganda has had the better of the female Euro Marines. That's what the Nigerian cricket female team is called. Uganda has been strong force in the qualifier with Namibia and Rwanda, but against the counterparts from Uganda, it was a defeat. What do you make of this defeat coming the way of the female Green Yellows of Nigeria?
Well, I think, I want to think that it's not been an impressive one. We had the first game, where, of course, we lost, and then the second we lost to Namibia. Came back, and right now, I mean, the third game now, we lost, to the host. I think it's not a very good one, but for the host, I think, they've shown that statement of intent, winning their first, 2 games, and then, beating Nigeria right now. I should think that, we'll have to come back, re-strategize, and then, do better next time. They say better luck next time.
Better luck next time to the Nigerian female cricket team, and we just hope that they can. But meanwhile, they will have to wait for the remaining games.
They don't have their destiny in their hands right now. Of the games, to decide their fates.
While they don't have their destiny in their hands, Uganda definitely have their destiny in their hands because they have booked their spot into the semi-final of the qualifier. And I think the Nigerian girls will have to pray. After all, that's what most of the national teams of Nigeria
we always do that with a lot of prayer and a lot of calculation.
Let's go to basketball now, and of course the African Women Basketball League is on. And Sporting Alexandria of Egypt defeated Nigerian Customs. That's the sole representative for Africa. It was back-to-back defeat. This is looking very shocking, and with a whooping scoreline of 96-57. Are the girls retrogressing?
Well,
they call them the border girls.
I don't know, but I should think that back-to-back defeat for our girls. And if you look at the scoreline, I mean, it's something. The first quarter, it was very close. It was 18-20, and I felt okay, they could just come back or something. But when it got to the third quarter, the gap, and I mean, we saw that classing gap, between Nigeria and Egypt. Maybe first-time syndrome disturbing our girls. I mean, the Nigerian Customs. But unfortunately, and maybe at the end of the day, we might.
19 points.
But I should think, like I said, first time syndrome might also be, a factor.
19 points gap, especially in the third quarter, was really, really much, and they didn't come to recover from it. Captain Caraway, the head of the team for the Nigerian girls, did our best, but it wasn't.
Against Kenya, it was 73, 50. Egypt, it was I think 57 and 96.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed and see what can happen out of it. But we need to see our girls at the top level. Talking about female basketball in Nigeria, I'm sure we are improving, especially.
But anyhow, there are positives to take. The experience is also, something they can take home.
Well, let's hope that some of these girls will enter into the D-Tigers team, especially the captain of the team. We've seen her in back-to-back score lines, in rebounds and points. Talking about Kema Caraway, if she gets a call up to the Olympic qualifiers in February, that will be a very good one for the team. Meanwhile, the Tigers are February next year after failing to get the Nigerian Tigers, that's the male basketball team, expected to be working out in February 2024. Of course, have released an official draw, and that's later begin next year. And talking about the Tigers, they will be playing in Group B, and